Hello, my name is Andrews Locke, and I would like to welcome you to Discovering Disaster Management in Austria. Austria, officially known as the Republic of Austria, is populated by 8.5 million people. Its landscape encompasses 32,000 square miles, 62% of which is covered by the Austrian Alps. These Alps include 13 peaks reaching altitudes of above 9,000 feet, including the Grossglockner Mountain of 12,461 feet. Austria is composed of 9 total provinces, each which have their own federal administrative and legislative authority. The organization of disaster management flows with these political systems. Thus, the federal provinces control their own disaster management, yet also have representatives in national government implementing international disaster management. Austria has organized its disaster response activities into a top-down approach, through which nodes are involved integrally both nationally and internationally. For international disasters, the Federal Ministry of the Interior is responsible for triggering response and recovery actions. For provincial disasters, the higher level authority of the provinces is responsible for triggering response and recovery actions, at which then is communicated to the district levels through warning systems. Austria is prone to several hazards, such as flooding, severe storms, avalanches, and radiation exposure. At the national level, the government focuses its disaster planning on nuclear and radiological hazards. The federal provinces, therefore, are responsible for planning for specific hazards which they face, such as avalanches, flooding, and severe storms. There are several participants in Austria's disaster management, such as international organizations, government agencies, non-government agencies, and in the event that these relief groups require assistance, the federal military may be requested. When considering the obstacles that which Austria faces to be a more effective disaster manager, it is evident that there is much improvement needing in the area of communication. The Austrian National Competent Authority has noted several aspects of improvement, such as establishing a better provincial communication system to the public during provincial disasters, harmonizing emergency preparedness with neighboring countries by implementing safety standards of the European Union, and improving the evaluation and information abilities considering radiological disasters affecting areas outside of Europe. The foundation for Austria's disaster management was laid down as a result of flooding in 1884. As a result, the country created volunteer services to help react and recover against hazards such as flooding and avalanches. The real upgrade, however, in managing hazards came at the time of World War II and was at the expense of a catastrophic avalanche, which killed 270 people. This called for hazard mapping and building codes. Unfortunately, Austria has also experienced 2 major disasters that have shaped their disaster management since then. The nuclear accident of Chernobyl and the flood disaster in 2002 exposed the weaknesses in communication systems of Austria's disaster management at both levels. The lives lost during these disasters represent the ultimate importance of an efficient communication system, as well as coordinating efforts between provinces, their emergency authorities, and the federal government in the event of a disaster. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed discovering disaster management in Austria.